English by Edison, and today we are going to explore lesson number 10 of class 10, the sermon at Benars by Betty Renshaw. What lesson are we going to explore today in class 10? Still louder.
Sermon at Benars.
The sermon at Benars. What do you mean by sermon?
Sir, sermon means religious preaching.
Very good, very good. Now, would you like to know what is this chapter about?
Yes, sir.
Well, this story is the journey of Gautam Buddha from princehood to a saintly life. How Gautam Buddha came to be a priest or a saint after having spent some years of princely life. He was born as a prince in a royal family and was called Siddhartha. He was born as a prince in a royal family and was called Siddhartha. How was, Gautam Buddha born in the beginning? He was born as a prince in the family of, in a royal family and was called Siddhartha. Called Siddhartha. He had seen sufferings and pain of the people. Having seen sufferings and pain of the people around him, he was greatly moved. He was puzzled to know why people suffer pain and death. Therefore, he wanted to attain enlightenment, spiritual knowledge about why a person suffers death and pain. And in order to know all this, he wanted to attain salvation. Ask, what is salvation? Moksha. He wanted to attain salvation. And in order to do so, he just sat down under the peepal tree and started meditating. After 7 days, he got enlightenment. He attained salvation. He came to know that death is common to all, a beggar or a prince. It doesn't, differentiate a beggar or a prince. Death lays its icy hand on one and all. Now, ask sir, what are the two characters in this story?
What are the two types?
Yeah, the first character is Gautam Buddha, the founder of the religion Buddhism. He was a spiritual teacher who had gained enlightenment after seeing the world's pain and greed. And the second character is Kisa Gautami. She was a young mother whose only son died. Am I right? She carried her only son in her arms from door to door and asked for medicine to make her son alive. She also went to Gautam Buddha begging for, mercy to bring back life to her dead son. Gautam Buddha asked her to go to, a house and bring a handful of mustard. But he said that go and bring a handful of mustard from those house or from that very house where death has knocked at the door. The lady, Kisa Gautami, went from door to door everywhere. She searched that very house, but unfortunately she got not a single house where death has knocked at the door. Then she realized and came back and told Buddha that death is common to all. Death is common to? It is inevitable. It is inevitable. Now you ask, or I would rather ask, tell some main points of the chapter. Little louder.
Yes, sir.
This lesson is about?
This lesson is about Gautam Buddha, who was born in royal family and was known as Siddhartha. At the age of 12 years, he was sent to study the Hindu scriptures and later on he married a princess.
Very good.
Once he saw
a sick man,
an old man, a
funeral procession, and a monk begging for alms and money.
Yes, sir. He was greatly moved
by this sight.
This sight.
Then he wanted to search enlightenment.
When he sat
under a peepal tree, meditating,
and started meditating. After 7 years,
after 7 days,
of
he became known to
he became known to
the enlightenment
the enlightenment
and reached the salvation.
and reached a salvation.
He then named himself
He named himself
as Buddha,
as Buddha,
and he named that very people tree
uh,
as
Bodhi
Bodhi
tree.
Bodhi tree. He preached his first sermon at Benares.
He
preached his first sermon at Benares.
Kisa Gautami.
Yeah, once once a woman came to him,
Once a woman
Kisa
came
got
to
me,
him,
and she
begging him
requested him to
Yes,
bring
sir.
her dead son to life. Gautam Buddha asked the lady to go
go and
bring
bring
a handful of mustard from
seed.
that very house.
Yes, sir, from that very house where no death has taken place.
Very good. The lady moved from house to
House to house.
but eventually found no such house.
found no such house.
And then she came to know
And then she
that
came
death
to
is common to all,
Death is
one and all. One and
all.
so, what lesson do you learn from this story? Tell me.
What lesson?
Yeah.
Lesson is that
We all
Death
human
is
beings,
common to all the people.
we all human beings are bound to be dead, and life is just the truth of life is death, and our life is immortal. We are mortal being. We all have to die. Death is common to all. It lays its icy hand on one and all, prince or beggar, prince or so long as we are on this, mortal world, we are bound to suffer pain and sickness. But as soon as we reach the salvation, we reach the moksha, we will be free from life and death. Therefore, in order to get enlightenment, in order to get spiritual knowledge, we have to reach salvation. We have to reach, and that is what is being spoken by Gautam Buddha, a great saint, who initially was a prince, and spent some life, as a prince, as a royal one. But later on, he, attained salvation, having meditated for 7 days under a people tree. He got the enlightenment and came to know about the secret, the mystery of life and death. And then he preached these sermons from place to place. His first preaching of his beautiful sermon was at Benares. And the first lady, Kisa Gautami, was the first lady who received the sermon and came to know about the truth of life. Thank you very much. Thanks.